Yes, I think we are. I don't know. Anyway, good evening, everybody, or anybody, if there's still somebody here. I've decided to do it on a, well, got an echo. There we go. Let's turn the volume down on that. Yeah, hang on. Let's get on full screen now. There we go. Bam. Sorted. Right. Yeah, I've decided to do 7 o'clock on a Sunday. It means that I can go out through the day on a Sunday, which I can't normally do if I'm doing a 3 o'clock live stream, and it also means that other people, if they want to come in on the live stream, other people can get on without any panic. So yeah, so I just decided to change it to 7 o'clock, same as the Wednesday live stream. So, if there's anybody out there with any questions or want to know anything, Belfast boy from Oz, how you doing, mate? You're a Belfast boy, but you live in Oz now, or you're from Oz and you now live in Belfast? I think you live in Oz, but you're from Belfast. Yeah, probably anyway. I don't know. I'm just fishing in the dark here. So there you go. But yeah, I'm absolutely super duper, mate. Had a quiet day. Sorted a couple of videos out and done one or two other things, bit of gardening, cleaning the garden up, and well, not much else of anything else really. I've got a new Dilly Gaff t-shirt. Look, do I look like I give a yeah? So I've got a new Dilly Gaff t-shirt. I was just about to have a drag on my electronic dummy when we went live. Hang on a minute. Keep saying I'm going to pack that in. Now, I don't know if there's anybody out there wanting to come on. So, what I will do is see if I can get this, and we'll stick it on there. And if there's anybody out there wants to come on, let me know. You love the t-shirt? Well, it is an Aussie expression, Dilly Gaff, isn't it? Yeah. Right after I had a bit of a knob on at the last live stream. If you want to come on, you need not just audio, but you need your camera on as well. So we did have one that come on just audio. It lasted about 20 seconds and then we got rid of him. But yeah. So I hope everybody's had a good week. Oh, here we go. Look what I've bought. Yeah, I know. Spent some more money. Skint again. I've not tried it yet. Just made a bit of a video in the house yesterday when the grandkids were here, and it seems to have turned out all right. But yeah, so if you're wanting to come on, Bob, you need a camera, mate. So other than that, I'm sorry, people with cameras only. And then I don't get any trolls coming on. Oh, I can see a hand. That's not good enough, mate. We need to see who you are. See how good looking or not good looking you are. So, where are we? Hi, PJ. My wife left me last night after 25 years. Oh, bloody hell, mate. That's, well, I don't know. Is that good or bad? I'm assuming it's not very good. It's not very nice going through a separation, a divorce, and all that shit. I remember when I went through my divorce many, many years ago. And after my mum died, my dad says, "Oh, you don't know what it's like losing your partner." And I said, "Yeah, I do, because, you know, divorce, you don't only lose your partner, you lose your house, you lose everything." So, yeah, it does. I do know what it's like. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Nick. I remember when mine left me, she says, "Have you got to say before I go?" I says, "I shut the fucking door on your way out." But, you know, that was a different thing altogether. How you doing, David? Hope you're having a good weekend, mate. Let's have a look. How you getting on? Give us a shout out. I'll give you a shout out, Pete. Anytime, mate. Anybody wants a shout out? There you go. You can have a shout out. Or you've got a birthday, or you've got a relative with a birthday, and you want me to give them a shout out? Let me know, and I'll go, "Happy birthday," or "How you doing?" or, you know, uh, that's life, innit? Oh, you're keeping well from Wiltshire. Whereabouts is Wiltshire? Do you know, I've travelled all over the country, and I know it's further down south than what we are like, but yeah, I can't remember any towns or cities there. You know, the old brain's going a little bit now. When you get to my age, it starts to fade a bit. Or so they tell me anyway. I don't know. Who's that on there? What's my name? Anyway, hope you're having a good weekend, Carol. So, did you throw a small child into a road with oncoming traffic? No, I've never done that, mate. Have you? Hey, it seems a silly thing to do. Why would anyone do that? Apart from, obviously, you're speaking from experience here, Pete. Hey, but no, never done that. But yeah, weird comment. Carol says, "Hi, everybody." I knew you'd be on, Jason. You're always here, mate. Nice one, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend, and hope everything's going hunky dory for you. It's been beautiful here today. I've had sunshine. It's been nice and warm. I've had door open most of the day. Dogs running around making a mess in the bloody garden, pulling all the plants out. Mrs. PJ's been going mad. "Why aren't you watching them?" "Well, I'm busy doing stuff, love, but you know. But what can you do?" And he says, "Evening, Belfast boy." There you go. Evening, George. Everybody's saying, what community when people are coming on the comments and saying hi to each other. That's what I love about YouTube, and that's one of the things that I love about live streaming. The people that are leaving comments start to get to know one another a little bit, don't they? There you go. Evening, Carol, says Jason. Well, thank you. Look at you. You're all saying hello. Everybody must be in a fantastic mood today. I hope everybody's had super weather like we've had here, because it's been absolutely stunning for September. End of September. It's nearly October now, isn't it? Here we go. Evening from Wrexham, not Retford. Fuss 72. I take it you were born in 72, were you? Or you're 72 years old? I don't know. I suspect you were perhaps born in 72. Oh, here we go. Definitely didn't want her to leave. Feels like a dream. Just hope she comes back. Well, I hope she does for you, mate. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So there you go. Oh, we've got a guy on here called Ryan Hill, and he says it's a divvy. Why would you call yourself a dizzy, Ryan? I don't know. Well, there you go. Or is he a troll? He could be a troll, you know. We do get the odd one. Keep up the good work. I am trying. I am trying. Mrs. PJ says that I am very trying. Oh dear. You've got a what? A police helicopter flying around your neighbourhood. Oh, I wonder what's going off there, mate. I wonder if it's. Well, I'm assuming it's something serious. If there's a police helicopter flying around, they're either looking for somebody or they're perhaps looking for somebody. I don't know. Yeah, see, there you go. Savvy, mate. 1972, born. Yeah. Evening Fuzz. Where are we now? Hello, PJ. We're from Aimtree, Liverpool. Hope you had a good Sunday roast, bruv. No, I ain't had. We've had a Mrs. PJ did a stir fry for us today, and yeah, I do like a stir fry. It was very, very tasty, 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 very, very tasty. What advert's that? Can't remember now. Oh, we got here Rex Sniffer, English Saxon Gen X. God, that's a bloody name, mate. Anyway, hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Dave, yeah, we're all trying, very trying, mate, at times. Mrs. PJ says I drive her mad sometimes. I can't understand why it is that I do. Perhaps it's that I'm a bit of a torment, and I'm like that with kids and grandkids as well. Torment them to bloody death. But it's all good fun. It makes me smile and drives them crackers. What's this? Day 4 of my shift, heading home. HGV can be held for 4 days. Oh, you've had 4 nights out, have you? Or are you just doing long days and going home? I never used to sleep in cab. I think I did it. Well, I say never. I think I did it twice, maybe 3 times all the years I was driving. I remember I was driving for Mill Transport, topside of Donny once, and they said to me, "Oh, go and get your sleeping bag. You're out tonight." I says, "I ain't got a sleeping bag. I don't do nights out." He says, "Oh, right. Well, I've got a sleeping bag you can borrow." I says, "Don't want to borrow a sleeping bag because I don't do nights out." So anyway, he got really pissed with me because I wouldn't do a night out. But yeah, stuff that. Why would I want to sleep in a truck when I can come home and cuddle up to Mrs. PJ and big ass, you know? So you're wondering that yourself? Yeah, I understand. What's this? I got a phone call from 39, so I googled it, and I'm fucked. Only in Italy. All right. Oh, you're in Italy, are you? Wow. I hope the weather's all right there. I'm planning my next. Well, we're going to Egypt November. Not for long this time, and then we're going to go in. We'll get January over and perhaps go out to February for a few weeks. 5 or 6 weeks, I think. And I always think once you've got February over and done with, you've got most of the winter killed. So yeah, we'll suffer January and then go out in February or towards end of January. We'll see. It's kids' birthdays and grandkids' birthdays that's the problem. Good evening, says Michael. Hi, Richard. How you doing, mate? What's this? So, Bow Rabbit Hole, I opened a lion's cage, flaming heck. Have you opened a lion's cage, mate? He says no. Oh, here we are, yeah. Not far from Stonehenge. Do you know, I've never been to Stonehenge. And the Wiltshire area is not somewhere I used to go much. I used to go down into Devon and Cornwall quite a bit and did a lot around London and Birmingham. Birmingham were an absolute nightmare. I hated it. So, yeah, it was bloody awful. I used to do when I was at uni, I used to do deliveries for Sainsbury's. And it weren't so bad if you'd got the shops on. You know, you might have 2 drops. You might have, if you're going up north, you might do like Hartlepool and Durham or somewhere like that. But or even if you were going down south towards Birmingham, you know, with just two shops on, it weren't bad. But sometimes they used to send you out with the odds and ends that they'd not put on the other vehicles. And you'd have about 6 or 7 bloody drops, and then picking all the bloody empties up as well on the way back. It was a nightmare. 3 nights out, home on the 4th. I don't know. Where you been, Chris? Anywhere good? Or just travelling the country, travelling the world? No, Interpol is in Italy. Right. There you go. I thought Interpol was everywhere. What's this? My alarm is set for 4:30 a.m. tomorrow. Working in Tunbridge, and it's 2.5 hour drive from my house in Suffolk. Yeah, I used to hate them. I used to hate them like 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning starts because you were going to South London or somewhere like that, and it had got me there for like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. It was absolutely bloody awful. It weren't so bad in summer, but in winter when it were freezing, it were a nightmare. And you know, get wagon started up, get it warmed up, get your trailer coupled up, and then half an hour in cab defrosting. Auditing New Zealand. You're telling me auditing's actually got to New Zealand now, are you? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Put a link on, we'll have a look at your channel. Yeah, we'll have a look at your channel. What's this? Just watching the fare being taken down on the field at the bottom of the garden. Yeah, we should be getting the fare here pretty soon. And I'm going to fly this over it. Hang on. Yeah, I know. Mini 5. I can't stop it. I can't help it. I don't know. Mrs. PJ's going to have to stop giving me pocket money. Never hear of DJ Audits anymore. DJ Media seems to be making inroads in the auditing game, although he has a lot of hate, and Auditing Britain seems to be taking a different path. Yeah, DJ started putting videos back on. He's been back on about a week or so now. I think DJ Media is doing the city centres and stuff. You know, like what's his name that does them? But anyway, yeah, he's doing the city centres and stuff. And I wouldn't be interested in that. Too much bloody aggro. You know, you got all these smackheads and everything else wanting to come and kick the shit out of you or stick a blade in you or something like that. And I think some of them are going out with bodyguards and all sorts of things. Nah, I'm not into that stuff, mate. Not into that at all. And I think Auditing Britain's going that way a little bit as well, I think. I'm not sure. I went to Stonehenge. All I said was, it might look nice when it's finished. I think you're not the only one that said that. I think quite a few have said that when they've said it, when they've seen it. Oh, is this your channel, Jason? Auditing New Zealand. There you go. Have a neb at it. Have a look. See what it's like. See if it's as good looking as me. I had stopped smoking until that phone call. Yeah. I hadn't smoked cigarettes since before my eldest daughter was born, and she's 30 now. Yeah, I went to a hypnotist. And it was really weird when I went to this hypnotist. I think I've told this story before. I stood outside and put my last cigarette out and walked in and sat in the chair, and I thought, you're not going to put me to... Anyway, don't do that again. Anyway, when I come round, I've never had another cigarette since, but what I can't figure out was why my arse were killing me. I'd got carpet burns on my knees and elbows, and I'd got a really shitty taste in my gob. But it stopped me smoking. That's supposed to be a joke, by the way, I tried to open a drone club here, but it never took off. I know, mate. That's because you didn't put any batteries in. What gets you angry? Bullies. I hate bullies. I hate anybody that bullies other people. I think that comes from my younger days when I was in the army. I went in as a boy at 15, and there were a lot of bullies. And I really, really hate bullies. Idiots I can cope with. The thing about stupid people is stupid people don't realise that they're stupid. They think they're clever, but they're not. Yeah, just agree with them. Yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, but I hate bullies, and it does piss me off quite a lot. There you go. You've got somebody subbed. See, Jason will find out where you are, mate. He will. Seeing you vaping reminds me it's almost 11 months since I had my last cigarette. Mind you, it was about 11 months ago I had a heart attack. Well, that'll do it, mate. Are you drinking the Pepsi Max, though? Tell you what does me. Coca-Cola T-shirts and Dillygaff T-shirts and all that malarkey I can get. Can't get a decent Pepsi Max T-shirt, and I don't know why. I could do with one, couldn't I? Thumbs up from Jason. What's happened to DJ? DJ is putting videos back on again. He's actually out there doing the videos. So there you go. Some more thumbs up. Cheers, PJ. Well, I do have long dreadlocks. Yeah, I've cut mine. Look at that. Cut them right down. Here's the ones I've cut off, look. And I'll show you. That's how much I've cut off. What do you reckon? No wonder they were driving me frigging mad, was it? There you go. Another one. Hey, look. I can grow horns. Yeah, it's no wonder they were driving me frigging crackers. I'm sleeping a lot better now. I don't wake up in the middle of the night thinking I'm being attacked by an octopus. Usually it's either Mrs. PJ that wakes me up. No, it's not. It's usually the dog that wakes me up. 7 o'clock in the morning. That dog of mine, the big one, you've not seen him today, Ragnar, is like a frigging alarm clock. Within 10 minutes of 7 o'clock in the morning, he either sticks a big wet nose in my face or sticks a cold wet nose up my arse, one way or the other, he wakes me up. He went to wake Mrs. PJ up the other day. I sent him upstairs. I'd been downstairs and fed him and made myself a cup of coffee and stuff like that, and done all the spreadsheets and things that I need to do. And I opened the door at the bottom of the stairs, says, go and wake mummy up. And he ran upstairs into the bedroom and got the quilt and started pulling the quilt off her. She wasn't very happy, but there you go. It was 9 o'clock. I'd already been up 2 hours. What's this? Stay focused and keep the want to be cops honest. Yeah, I don't have a lot to do with it. The only time I have anything to do with coppers when I'm out is if some idiot phones them and wastes the time. There you go, subbed. Check out the Dave Allen comedy sketch about Stonehenge. I used to love Dave Allen. I used to think of everything. He got a finger missing, hadn't he? And he used to be smoking and drinking on stage, and yeah, didn't give a shit, did he? Not get away with that now. Bent police. Yeah, well, what can I say? Here we have another radio ham. So Rob says, hello, folks, and greeting. How am I doing? I'm doing absolutely brilliant, mate. Had a steady weekend. Mrs. PJ went down to the cemetery today because it's her dad's birthday. And I stopped here and stopped the dogs, well, especially Ragnar the pup, from ripping everything up. I said to her other day when we went out other day for a couple of hours, I says, shut the bedroom door. And she says, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I says, I should shut the door if I were you. No, she says, it'll be fine. And we come back up and she's got quite a few of these, you know what ladies are like for teddies. Got quite a few of these teddies in the bedroom. And, well, need I say any more? Fortunately, her two favourite teddies hadn't been destroyed, but they were very, very soggy with dog licks. And instead of being upstairs in the bedroom, they were on the living floor. They're on the living room floor downstairs. So I do suspect that they were about to be terminated. So there you go. Super delicious. There you go. Evening, Rob. Everybody's saying hello to each other. This is what I like. Greetings from Mansfield. Is there anywhere new in Mansfield I've not visited yet? I was up there a couple of months ago. I know there's still one or two places I want to go to. I want to go to the football ground, and I believe down the side of the football ground there's it's either a haulage company or they hire out trailers or something like that. Next to KFC, there's a laundry. I want to go and have a look at that. So yeah, we'll go and have a look at them. Do you think that going into town is a new way of auditing? It don't float my boat, mate. I don't think. To be honest, they put them on and they're like 2 and 3 hours long, and I find them boring. I really do. I find them boring because I want to do, or I want to know about the industry. I've been an engineer more or less all my life. So I'm interested in the engineering, and what different companies do and what different companies make. I get the odd knobhead that wants to, like, give me a load of verbal. But, going round town and winding up drunks and smackheads deliberately a lot of time, I'm afraid, don't do out for me, to be honest. What's this? Do you believe in karma? Do you think people, including so-called family that have wronged you and others, will have their time someday? Your rant about the bullies made me think of that. I am a firm believer in karma, mate. What goes around comes around, and yeah, I am a believer in karma, definitely. Um, you know, I was a bit crackers when I was younger. I was never a bully, but I was never what you'd call scared of anybody. And I used to say to them, beat the shit out of me if you like, but I know where you sleep, and I've got a broom handle. 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll wake up with a broom handle across your shins. So, they used to leave me alone because they knew I weren't fucking about. How's it going? Yeah. Oh, you're going? Right. See you later, Rex Sniffer. Fucking awesome name, that. What's this? You had Pepsi Max pajamas and wore them to the death. Couldn't find another pair. No. I mean, I can't find a decent Pepsi Max t-shirt anywhere. And I prefer Pepsi Max to Diet Coke, I'll be honest. That's why I drink Pepsi Max and not Diet Coke. So there you go. DJ was just having a break. Yeah, he'd got a big box of Kit Kats. He's been very busy. I know what he's been doing. And he's been very busy, and I understand why he's not been out. But, obviously he's told me these things in confidence, so that's all I can say, really. But yeah, it's been exceptionally busy, and there's only so many hours in a day, and then he's got a family as well. So it's priorities, isn't it? Hi, Ultimate Survivor. I like the picture, mate. That's nice. What's this? Good to see you. Wow, that was a haircut. Yeah, I did put a video on of the young lady tidying my hair up. It were a right mess. That was a bit of a time lapse thing, and then she's cutting my hair off, and I'm going, ow, ow, ow. My Coca-Cola t-shirts are awesome, by the way. I haven't got any myself. However, I've got cans of Coca-Cola cherry, which is, I hate cherry Coca-Cola. I can't stand it. I think it's horrible. But that's just me, to each their own. Don't shoot me in the neck, because I don't like what you like, because we know what people are like now. Oh dear. There's people out and about now that if you don't agree with what they think and what they do, you're a villain. Who's super excited about these ID cards, these digital ID cards? I think they're awesome. Like, folk. Yeah. I think they're a diabolical idea. And to say that they're going to stop anyone who's illegal from working is absolute bollocks. I can smell the bullshit from here. I really do. Do you like reggae music? I like all sorts of music. To be honest, I'm a soul man, really. I like soul music. I like 80s music. I used to be in a soul band. And yeah, but I like all types of music. I put a picture up of me with my saxophone the other day, playing with the earplugs in. I were on stage that day. I'm a bit heavier than I am now, but I'll dig some more out. I've got one with my big baritone sax. I'll see if I can dig it out now for my next live stream, and I'll stick it on. You can have a laugh at me with no hair. How long do they have them for? What, my dreads? I've had my dreads 15 years now. I've cut probably about 4 years worth of growth off there. Um, so yeah, it was a not an easy decision. Let me put it like that. It was something I had to think about very, very seriously before I did it. And last time I cut them, I cut about that much off last time, and I got home and I regretted it. But this time I didn't. It was just they were just getting too much. They were starting to make me neck ache, and when I was sat in the car, I'd got they were right down to the bottom of my back, and they were uncomfortable to sit on and everything. Now I can just pull them to one side like that. I'm not sat on them or anything, and they're great. So yeah, I'm happy I've done it. He's a little bug. Who's a little bug? Ooh, that's nasty, mate. I'm an old goat. Just have less of the old. I might be a bit of a goat, but yeah, all right, I am old. Yeah, I spoke about my music before. To be honest, I like all sorts. I was listening to AC/DC the other day. So, yeah, all sorts. I like classical music as well, yeah. You won't believe it, would you? Um, I like to, when I'm in the other TT with the roof down, I like to blast through town with the classical music playing, Nessun Dorma going through the middle of town and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it does make people look. It's better than this bumpity 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 bump you hear in some people in their cars. How do you grow dreadlocks? I tried a bit of fertilizer, put a good bed on, and water them regular. Um, Feed them about once every three. No, it's just your hair, mate. Um, to get dreadlocks, all you do is go to somebody that knows how to do them, and they'll put them in for you. But it's back combing and twisting. So you section your hair off, and you twist it, and you back comb it, and then you twist it the other way, and you back comb it again, and you twist it the other way, and back comb it, and then you get a crochet needle and pull all the crochet needle through, and depending how long your hair is, it can take you all day. It took when I did mine, and they were only about that long. It took about 8 hours to do mine. So there you go. What's this? Kitchen tiles are the same as yours. They were B&Q. I'd like to get all kitchen ripped out and new cupboards and stuff put in. It's starting to look a bit tired, but in the last 3 months I've spent 15, 20, 35. I've spent 40 grand on the house in last 3 months. Solar panels on roof, new windows and doors, gardening, everything else done. Yeah, I spent 40 grand on the house in the last 3 months. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it a bit. Probably wait till after Christmas and then think about it. It's a lot of money in it. Hiya Shane, how's it hanging, mate? Anything like me, short and shriveled? He was the absolute best. Yeah. Hello, Rob. What we got here? ZL. What's this? ZL1 FND here, mate. Oh, there you go. Is that a ham radio call sign? I don't know. How long is the dreads now? There you go, look. Hang on, let me just undo them. I've just tied them back for a while I went garden. That's how long they are now. Just past my nipples. Yeah, they're, there you go. What's this? How do you manage going to the toilet? It's really difficult. I walk upstairs into the bathroom and I either get the lad out or I pull my kegs down and sit on the toilet and do what I've got to do, really. That's about it. Same as everybody else. I think you're on about the dreads. When they were long, as I was sitting down, I had to put my arm through there like that, pull them to one side. Otherwise, they were going down the toilet. But I tell you what, I did do one day. And I'd been upstairs, had a pee, and I'm washing my hands, and one of the dreads went in the sink when I'm washing my hands and got wet. And I come downstairs, and I said to Mrs. PJ, I said, just feel the end of that dread there. So she went, oh, it's wet. I says, I know, I've just peed on it. She went, oh, you dirty bastard. I hadn't. It was just water out the tap, but didn't have to make a jump. There you go. Evening. I thought you said Randy then for a second. Evening, Russell. What's this? CQ. Oh, there you go. Radio hams. They're all over the world. I thought you didn't like football. I don't like football. No, not at all. What makes you think I do? No, not into football at all. I'd rather watch Coronation Street. I really would. Or EastEnders. I'm not that bothered about it. Check out the Four Seasons car park. The top floor has collapsed. Is that in Mansfield, Four Seasons car park? Yeah. That's the only one I know. Oh, when did that happen, Shane? The roof has collapsed. I hope nobody got hurt. 7 3s. There you go. That's Radio Ham Talk for have a good day. Do you ever watch truck videos like Chukajenko, PJ? Top bloke he is. No, I don't, to be honest. To be honest, I've been watching a lot of these political ones at the moment, Talk TV, and to see what our wonderful Prime Minister's been up to and what other crap they're trying to drop on us. Not being political, of course. But, yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos about two-tier Kia. And I watch a bit about what's going on in Ukraine as well. But if you're not out and about, how do you manage going to the toilet? Same as everybody else, mate. Probably the same way that you do. You agree with me about karma? Yeah, you put shit out, you get shit back, mate. What's the old saying? Live by the sword, die by the sword. Or you reap what you sow, or all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I think if people, you always get somebody that wants to take advantage of you and take the piss and everything, but I think if you're genuinely a nice person, I think that's how people treat you. Like I say, you always get people that take the piss and try and take advantage, but, Jack's in the UK. Hiya, Jack. How's it hanging, mate? What's that on your hat? I can't see. There you go. Diet Coke just tastes synthetic. I'm going to let you in a secret here, mate. It's all synthetic. Pepsi Max is synthetic. Diet Coke synthetic. Lemonade synthetic. I'm going to put my teeth in a minute. But yeah, I think the only thing that's not synthetic is, well, even this is to an extent. What's in here? Agua, moya, vasa, water. That's Spanish, Egyptian, German, and English. There you go. My Egyptian lessons aren't going very well at the moment. I'm trying to teach my grandkids Spanish. They're only 6. I've been teaching them to count. I was teaching them yesterday. You know, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, all that kind of stuff. Just 1 to 4. They were starting to get it, but I think they'll have lost it by next time I see them. Hi PJ, I got a free drone from DJI after they checked my flights when I had a flyaway weeks ago. Oh, that's good news. Yeah, I had a I had a flyaway in Sheffield, and I was fetching it back, and I don't know what. I don't know if there was some kind of interference or not, and it was coming into land, and all of a sudden it shot up in air and disappeared. When I watched the video back, it went about half a mile away, and it was all on the screen and everything. And I couldn't do anything with it. And then all of a sudden it started responding and came back. And as it's coming into land, it's going, low battery, land immediately. I nearly lost it altogether. Mandatory ain't law. There you go. Oh, that's your marine call sign. Oh, you're a sailor, are you? Yeah. I don't like boats. I get seasick. But in saying that, when I was in Egypt, went out on these diving boats, and they gave me some really strong antihistamine, and I were fine. And it's funny, I never used to get sick on an aeroplane. We once flew low level from Lincolnshire all the way up to Scotland, and we were doing a jump in Scotland, and it was like this all the way. Oh, and everybody's chucking up, and we got a sergeant, and he'd taken his helmet off, and he chucked up in his helmet. And the jump master come along, and he goes, I can't jump, look, I've been sick in my helmet. So he says, give me your helmet. And he went down, shook the sick out, walked back and stuck it on his head, and he got this puke all running down his face. Oh, it was so funny. I just used to sit back and he'd go like that and fall asleep. We used to have these like life preservers that were got like a thick collar on, and it worked like, you know, these things that you buy for on an aeroplane so you can have a kip on an aeroplane. It was a bit like that. I just used to fall asleep, me. It used to wake me up when it was time to go. You were literally about to ask my opinion on the digital ID tracking system. No, apparently, I think it's not going to affect me as a pensioner. I don't think I've got an itchy leg and I've got hiccups. I don't think pensioners have to do it. But yeah, I'm not a big fan at all. I think there's over 2 million people objecting to it at the moment. I think it's a stupid idea. It's not going to make. It's going to cost. There you go, hiccups again. It's going to cost millions, and it ain't going to make no difference at all. They go on about the NHS app, and I do use that for ordering me repeat prescriptions. You know, I have to take ugly pills because I'm too good looking and and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, I use the NHS app to reorder my prescriptions. Yes, I agree. ID cards expensive, waste of time. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm a paid up member of the Reform Party, and I I hope Farage gets in, and if he does and he doesn't do what he says he's going to do, there's going to be fucking hell to play, isn't there? So, what's this? The Australian government is trying to force digital ID on everyone here in Australia. Fight for your freedom, mate. Time to bollocks. Digital ID is all about control. I think they can fob us off with it's to control immigration. And it is. It's all nonsense, mate. It's absolute bollocks. You know, if they want to control immigration, when they go off the boat, take them round to the ferry, stick them on a ferry and send them straight back. That'll stop immigration. It really will. And all them that are already here, put them in a big camp with barbed wire all the way around and keep them there until there's room on a ferry to send them back. And that's just my opinion, but I know some people object and feel differently about it, but did you ever go to university? It's getting harder to make money these days, thinking about going to study, but never did. So feel stuck in a rut. Start a YouTube channel, mate. Yeah, I did go to university. I went to Hallam University, and I did what was it? I did applied statistics and business systems modelling, which is like method study. Working out the best ways to work and all that. And then as soon as I finished that, I went to the University of Sheffield and did engineering. So yeah, I did quite a while at uni. Some of it were good and some of it were full of lefty idiot, It's not a gingerbread man, it's a gingerbread person. It's not a black coffee, it's coffee without milk, was my reply. Amazon and eBay do Pepsi Max t-shirt. One says, I would kick a child for a Pepsi Max. Oh, that's a bit crude, mate. Dreads must get in the way when you're pole dancing. They do. It's not so bad when I'm pole dancing and I'm upside down. That's they're that way. But yeah, they get in the way when I'm pole dancing. Definitely. So, and when I'm doing my stripper, they're not long enough to hide my modesty. Well, they weren't. They weren't anyway. Like they don't come down to my knees, but but no, no, they do get in the way when I'm pole dancing. I don't know. What do you wear when you're pole dancing? What's this? A laughing fish. I saw it other week on Knott's Live Facebook page. Oh, you're on about the roof caving in? What's this? It's just because you said you wanted to go to check Mansfield Town's one called Stadium. Yeah, just made wonder if you were either getting into football or just planning on. No, I'm going to audit it, mate. I don't want to. I did Leeds United football ground. They weren't very happy there. That's many, many, many years ago. No, definitely not into football. How's it going, mate? Thinking going to Clumber Park soon. Have a great night. I go to Clumber Park 2 or 3 times a week. I'm walking around the lake on a regular basis, trying to lose some weight, trying to get fit for this total warrior thing. Need to pack that shit in, this crap. But yeah, I'm walking around the lake 2 or 3 times a week now. Got myself a Garmin watch, so I can put it on satellite and everything. I don't video it. It'd be a bit boring just watching me walking around the lake. So, Coronation Street is good. I'm a David Platt fan. Good on you. Definitely not my thing. Evening Trust, all quiet on the Western Front. It is all quiet on the Western Front, Janice. It's all quiet on the Eastern Front as well at the moment. What's this? ZL is a New Zealand radio ham call. I've worked a few, and some VKs, Australians too. Yeah, I've done quite a few Australians. There you go. Nice one, Rob. There you go. Yes, you're right. Blair did try and fail. He did. But there's a lot of Blairites in the government at the moment, isn't there? You know. I don't know. I think the Labour Party's falling to pieces. I really do. I always used to vote Labour. I did until they caused all this aggro over the leaving the EU and everything. You know, the Brexit thing. And then I voted Tory for the first time ever. And we got a Tory MP in Bassetlaw, first time ever we've had one. A lot of us foresaw, called out the digital IDs back during the COVID scam. Yeah. Digital IDs. I mean, we've always had things. They've always found ways to control us. I mean, 200 or 300 years ago, it was religion, weren't it? It was religion that was used to control everyone. You know. And now there's just more high-tech ways of doing it. My little grandson been teaching him Spanish, but he can't grasp it. I think that's por favor. Por favor. Yeah. Escorted over here. There you go. I should do a video with UK Meet the Tyrants. I've been thinking about going out again sometime next week. A week after, I've got to go up to Durham because my daughter's moving. So we'll be up there for a few days helping her move. I'm really looking forward to that, as you can tell. I think one of the things I hate more than decorating is moving. Did you ever go in Roxy's on Arundelgate? Yes, I did. I worked the door there for a bit. Millionaires, the lead mill, did them all. A long time ago. We were in the lead mill once, and me and my mate were working door, and I said to him, I says, there's two of them arguing over there. I says, I'm just going to go and split them up, and then I'm going for a piss. He says, you go and have a piss, mate. I'll go and have a word with them, see if I can calm them down. Anyway, when I come back, it's laid on the floor. One of them had stabbed him. I thought, I'm bloody glad I went for a piss. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's many, many years ago. Come to Loughborough and do an audit. I think I went to Loughborough with DJ many, many years ago. Durham is rough, I heard. No, Durham's all right. Durham's a beautiful city. It really is. And the countryside around Durham is spectacular. It really is spectacular around Durham. But yeah, Newcastle can be a bit rough. But Durham's very, very nice. Yes, I'm absolutely superb, Shane. How are you, mate? Hope you're having a good one. Can't believe they stripped down the lead mill. I know, closed. It's been open, many, many years. I used to go there when I was younger. I don't mean yesterday when I was younger, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Closing the lead mill. Anyway, look, I've been on for an hour. So I am going to, how can I put it politely, bugger off. And I'm going to make Mrs. PJ a cup of coffee. I've got some dishes to do, as you can probably see in the sink. So I'm going to get the dishes done. You're thinking of going to Hartlepool. Now Hartlepool is the land of the monkey hangers. Yeah. Do you know why they call them the monkey hangers? During the war with France, a ship sank, and the only survivor was a monkey, and they'd never seen a Frenchman, and they thought this monkey was a Frenchman, so they hung it. In fact, in Hartlepool, I believe there is a statue of a monkey. Yeah, calling them monkey hangers. Are you good, mate? I'm on holiday mode as I'm going to Tenerife on Tuesday. Oh, you lucky bugger, you. Yeah, I will take care. Thanks for helping take a bit of mind off things. My pleasure, mate. That's what we're here for. Yes, I'll catch you all later. Anyway, all I need to do. Bye, Jason. Have a good one. You have relatives in Durham and Bishop Auckland. Yes, I know. Durham is brilliant. I do like it. I'm just flicking through these so they all come up. Have a good evening, everybody. And I will see. I've got to figure out how to turn this bugger off now. I say this every time, don't I? End broadcast. End broadcast. Take it easy.